Gwi-Ma. He rules the demon world in K-Pop Demon Hunters, and unlike almost every other creature in the film, he has no human shape at all. He appears instead as an enormous burning mouth, a design rooted in older Korean ideas about hunger as a devouring, almost living force. Every demon in the story answers to him, and every soul they manage to steal from a human is meant to feed his strength, since his true goal is breaking fully into the human world. What sets him apart from the demons under him is the method he uses to keep them obedient. Rather than ruling through simple threats, he preys on shame, turning each demon's private guilt into a voice that keeps them compliant for centuries at a time. Lee Byung-hun provides his voice, and that casting fits a villain who rules almost entirely through psychological pressure rather than brute force. Jinu. He leads the Saja Boys, but long before that, he lived a far lonelier existence as one of Gwi-Ma's oldest demons, trapped in that half-cursed state for around 400 years. He was human once, a young man who struck a desperate bargain with Gwi-Ma to pull his family out of poverty, only to lose everything he was trying to protect and spend centuries carrying the guilt of that trade. Unlike the rest of the Saja Boys, whose demon side plays mostly for satire, Jinu is written as someone genuinely caught between two selves, still holding on to a sliver of the person he used to be. That fragment of humanity is what draws him toward Rumi, the half-demon-led singer of Hunter/X, and their bond becomes the emotional center of the film's back half. Where the other demons stay loyal to Gwi-Ma out of fear or habit, Jinu is the one who finally turns against him, stepping in to shield Rumi from a killing blow and passing what remains of his own soul into her, a choice that ends up deciding the whole film. Mystery. He is one of the 5 Saja Boys, the rival boy band that turns out to be a group of demons in disguise. The group's own name comes from Jeoseong Saja, the Grim Reaper figures of Korean folklore who guide the souls of the dead into the afterlife, which gives their glossy pop image a darker undercurrent once you know where the word comes from. True to his own name, the film keeps Mystery's backstory, and even his face, mostly obscured for the whole runtime. His design leans harder into an anime look than the rest of the group, all sharp lines and shadow. And within the story, he grows close to Zoe from Hunter/X, which complicates the fight between the two bands. On a thematic level, he stands in for the pressure idols face to hide their private lives from the public, performing a version of themselves that fans can access while keeping the rest hidden away. When the final battle arrives, Zoe is the one who faces him directly, and his defeat comes at her hands rather than anyone else's. Abby. Credited in places as Abs, he is built to be the most physically striking member of the Saja Boys, all-defined muscle and constant shirtless choreography. Where Mystery works by staying hidden, Abby is the opposite, presented to fans as pure spectacle, and that contrast is deliberate. His character is widely read as a comment on how idols, especially male idols in recent years, get reduced to their bodies and marketed almost entirely on physical appeal rather than musicianship. He leans fully into that image rather than resisting it, which makes him easy to underestimate. That underestimation costs him in the end, since Mira is the one who confronts him during the climax, closing out his arc with the same physical confidence the character was built around from the start. Romance. As the name suggests, this member of the Saja Boys is built entirely around charm, playing the flirtatious idol who makes every fan feel like they are the one being sung to. That style of performance is a direct nod to the parasocial bond that grows between real idols and their audiences, the sense of intimacy fans feel even though the relationship only runs in one direction. Where Abby leans on his body and Mystery leans on distance, romance leans on attention, complimenting, winking, and drawing people in through sheer personal warmth. It is a softer kind of manipulation than outright combat, and one the film uses to needle at how easily affection can be turned into a marketing tool. Unlike some of the other Saja Boys, his fate during the final battle is left mostly unclear, a quieter ending than the ones given to Mystery and Abby. Baby. He is the youngest member of the Saja Boys, filling the maknae role that K-pop fans will recognize, the member who gets doted on and treated as endearingly helpless no matter how talented he actually is. That branding is the whole point of his character. He pokes at how younger idols, particularly in Asian pop industries, often get infantilized by their own marketing, packaged as cute and innocent, long after they are capable of far more. Baby leans into a playful, almost puppyish energy on stage, all wide eyes and exaggerated cuteness, which makes him easy to like and just as easy to underestimate. Underneath the act, he is still one of Gwi-Ma's demons, sent to the surface with the same goal as the rest of his bandmates, chasing souls through fame rather than force. The Nameless Demons. Not every threat in the film gets a name or a backstory. Most of the demons who actually appear on screen are the ordinary ones, foot soldiers with no dialogue who make up the bulk of the danger throughout the story. They disguise themselves as flight attendants on a private jet, as strangers lurking in a sauna, as faceless commuters on a late-night train, and their single job is stealing human souls to hand over to their king. Their designs draw on a wide range of Korean ghost folklore, blending goblin-like tricksters with restless spirits who never crossed over into the afterlife. They can shift shape, cast illusions, and slip into the human world through weak points in the barrier that is meant to keep them out. Ordinary weapons barely scratch them, and only the specially forged blades carried by demon hunters or Gwi-Ma's own power can put them down for good. They rarely get personalities of their own, but they set the tone for the whole film, a constant faceless pressure lurking just behind the K-pop spectacle.